Hello guys, so finally I'm back with a video, and it is this new baby boy that I have been trying to get on here and come and share with you guys. So finally I'm here with him, and as you can see, he's wearing a hat. And that is because he hasn't finished growing in his hair yet. But I've been so anxious to like come on and share him. So I haven't had enough time this week to really just focus on his hair and just get done with it. And I'm halfway there. I would say it probably will take me another day, and I don't root all day. I will pick a certain time where I sit down and root hair. Usually after I'm done with everything, I'll do it last while I'm watching TV at the end of the evening, and I'll root. So I don't root all day. I used to do that, where I would have like a rooting marathon, and I would just try to finish it in one day or 2 days, finish the whole head. I don't do that anymore. So this week has been extremely busy, so therefore I haven't had the time, even like just in the evening, to get to like each evening do some of his hair. If I could have done that, it's Thursday evening at this point, I should have been finished already. But it just didn't work out like that this week, so his hair is not done. But I really wanted to come on with him, and I know a lot of you were saying you wanted to see him. So we are here. I'm going to share him and his name and everything that I've chosen, and also feed him a little bit. It's time for his evening bottle. So I really wanted to come and show this little guy. And while I remember, let me say, please subscribe, click the notification bell. Everyone, give the video a like, hit the thumbs up, and also welcome to my nursery if you are new and stopping in for the first time. Welcome, and welcome back to those of you who are already subscribed. Welcome back. So here is the newest little guy. There he is, his cute little face. So this is the newest baby in the nursery that I have painted, and in the process of rooting his hair. He's the newest one. He is silicone, as you can see. So this baby is the George sculpt by Kathy Romero Biscotti. I ordered his blank kit, or Cuddle head, because he is a silicone head, Cuddle body. And I ordered him off of Silicone Studio 2. And I've had him for a while. When I got the head, I ordered it. I was still in the process of moving, because usually when I order blank kits, I'll show the blank when I order it. But because I was moving, I didn't get to show him. So then when I got here, I was unpacking and everything in the new house. I decided to just go ahead and start painting him. Maybe a week to 2 weeks after I moved in here, I started painting this baby's head. And I didn't rush. I took my time. I don't paint all day either. I'll paint a little bit and then I stop. So I started painting him, I would say 2 weeks after I moved in. So I would say It took me about 2 weeks to paint his head. Because it's a Cuddle head, it's definitely faster with painting because you're only painting the head. And I do kind of like that. It gives me practice to paint and it's faster. I order the body. Usually I order the head and the body. Once I choose what head I want, and then I'll just go ahead and order the Cuddle body. So that way, as soon as I finish painting the baby, I have the body ready to assemble the baby. So basically that's what I did, and it took me about 2 weeks, I guess, to paint him. And here he is. So I started rooting his hair. As you can see, like most of the front is all done. The front half is done, part of the back is done, and I just need to finish up the back. He has rooted eyelashes and rooted eyebrows. And I'm starting to really like the rooted eyebrows because I feel like it makes the baby look more realistic in their face. But eyebrows and me, to me, for me, it's the hardest part to do. If you paint them, they're hard to paint to get them realistic. If you, like when I'm doing the vinyl dolls, if you draw them on with the Prisma pencils, it's hard to get them right when you draw them on. And when you root them, you can easily overroot them and they be too thick. So it's like eyebrows are difficult. But I'm starting to prefer, especially on the silicone babies, the rooted eyebrows. I find that's way easier than painting them. I cannot paint silicone eyebrows. Forget it. They just don't look right if I try to paint them. So I've been rooting them, and I do prefer it. It makes the baby look more real. So this is my newest baby. And as I was saying in the previous video, this baby, when I got it, I was getting it to paint to, get more practice. And I wanted to sell it when I was done. So this baby originally is, or was, or could still be, but he was originally supposed to be for sale. And since I finished him, I knew as I was painting him, I liked the sculpt. And this baby makes a pretty girl or a cute boy. And I like him as a boy. If I was going to sell him, I was planning on making it a girl. And I think I said he's the George or Gianna sculpt. The boy is George, or Gianna is the girl, kid. So I wanted him a girl to sell, but then all of a sudden, as I was finishing him and I just fell in love with him, I wanted him to be a boy because predominantly I prefer boys in my collection. I'm truly a boy mom because I only have one real son and 4 daughters and a granddaughter. So usually when I get my dolls, I'm always like, every baby I see boy in the baby, or I will choose a boy sometimes over getting a girl. So instantly I saw a boy for myself if I was to keep him. So I made him a boy right now. But of course this baby could be a beautiful little girl too. And what I really love about this baby, one of the things I love is the mouth. I love the mouth on this baby. I think the mouth is so adorable. And I think that's what really made me like fall for this baby, is the cute little mouth. I sometimes love the babies with the little like slightly opened mouth. And it definitely makes it easier if you want to do feedings with them, or if you want to give them a pacifier. You don't have to worry because the mouth is already open. You can leave the pacifier in their mouth. It's not going to do anything. It's not going to make the mouth gape open because it's already open. And I just think it looks cute. It looks baby-like. Like he looks like a sleeping baby and they slightly would have their mouth open. And you can see his tongue, and I love the color that his tongue came out. Like, it looks so realistic inside of his mouth, the coloring. So I don't know. I really want to keep him. I really have fallen in love with him. He's like, as I'm rooting him, when I'm not rooting him, I will just put his head on top of his body. So it looks like he's assembled, and I'll just put him on my bed, on the boppy, and pose him, and he looks like a real baby. Like, he's been on my bed the whole week since I finished painting him last week. And I've grown attached to him already, which is bad if you're planning on selling a baby. And that is the dilemma I have still, as I've been painting my own dolls now for quite some time. My vinyl reborn dolls I've been painting since 2017. And then I started painting my silicone babies now since 2022. So it's only been 2 years that I've been painting the silicone, and I haven't painted that many silicones yet. But I have this trouble of when I'm painting these dolls, I guess because I just absolutely love the dolls, love babies, and I'm a collector always first, a doll mommy first. So I will tend to be working on the doll, painting it, and I'll tell myself, okay, when I finish this baby, it's going to be up for sale. But I still end up getting attached to the baby. After all this time, I will still get attached to the babies. It's hard for me to like really like just paint them and get them ready to sell and let them go. Like, each baby, I go through this thing where I want to keep it. Only sometimes I will actually finish the baby and easily I'll go ahead and put it up for sale. But sometimes, most of the time, I can't do that. Most of the time, I want to keep the baby. So in this case, it's like that right now. And I don't know if it's because how he came out. I don't know what it is. And he's a cuddle body. He's not even a full body silicone. You know, it's just his head is silicone. The rest of his body is cloth. It's a cuddle body, and it's weighted. I will show it for those who may not be familiar with cuddle body babies. And normally I didn't even like cuddle body babies. Let me start with that. When I first started collecting these dolls and I was starting to see the cuddle bodies, I was like, why would somebody want that? What are you supposed to do with that? Is it a teddy bear? Like, I was so confused, and like, I was like, I would never want that, you know? Well, let me tell you, don't knock something until you try it. Because now I like the cuddle body babies just as much as I would like a full body baby or a partial silicone baby. I like the cuddle babies too, because you getting the main part of the baby really is the face. And you put the body on and you see how this body looks and everything in this sleeper. It looks like a real baby in a sleeper. You normally, when like with my real babies, when they were this little, I would have hand mitts on them, socks, or you have them in a whole sleeper. He looks like a baby would look. You would never know unless you undress him that, you know, this is a whole cloth cuddle body under this sleeper. And it's a Reggie Ann's cuddle body, and I love the way she weights them because they are really, really heavy, and you see how it's shaped perfectly and everything, especially when you put a diaper underneath, like he has a diaper and everything on. Like, he looks like, you know, like a baby. So, and when I'm lifting him, the way she has it weighted, it feels like you're picking up a baby. So for me, that's the main thing. Once you dress them and everything, it looks like a baby. It feels like a baby. You want to hold him because of the weight of him. And his face is adorable. So for me, that's all I need right there. So I can easily get attached to a Cuddle Body baby, just like with my vinyl reborns with the arms and the legs and the head, or a full body silicone. I get attached to the Cuddle Baby just the same way, especially if, did I pop the string off his hat? I did. I'm gonna have to try to put it back on. But yes, I can get in like attach and fall in love with the Cuddle Body baby just as easy if it were a full body. And I like that. I like when their mouths are open, because then you can still feed them, you can still give them a pacifier. I love all of that. Now, some of the Cuddle heads, they're silicone and their mouths aren't open, and I don't like that. The last one I bought, I think it was Exodus by Erica Lee. That one, she didn't have an open mouth, so I had to open her mouth. And that was the first time I opened the baby's mouth myself when I was painting it. And it came out pretty good. So she could at least take a pacifier, because that's important to me. I like my baby to at least, if I want to give them a pacifier or a bottle, I can. So that is always important for me. So now I'll be looking for the babies that have an open mouth already, or some of the sculptors, they'll ask you if you want the mouth open, and you pay a little bit extra for them to open the mouth. I prefer that than getting a baby where the mouth is closed. And I don't really like opening it myself. I can do it if I have to, but I don't really like to do it myself. But anyway, I am like so enjoying this baby, and I really wanted to share him too for anybody who's kind of on the fence about a Cuddle Body baby, and you just not sure if you would like it, or you don't think you would like it. I wanted to just share, you know, how enjoyable they can be also. And also, they are more budget friendly. Definitely more budget friendly. Say if you want a full body silicone and you can't afford one, this is definitely more budget friendly, where you're getting the silicone head. You can get hair rooted. It looks like a real baby, but it's a Cuddle Body, and is way cheaper than trying to go after a full body silicone. So for a lot of us, that might be super duper important, you know, if you're trying to afford it, and, you know, and bring home a new baby, and you just can't really go after a, you know, a full body silicone. This is definitely a nice alternative, and it's more, you know, budget friendly for you. So right now, I, for myself, could not get a full body silicone right now, because I just moved and everything, and I'm still like buying stuff and doing stuff in my house and wanting to get this and that. So therefore, right now, I'm not going to bring home a full body silicone, not even a blank right now to paint, not full body. So this is definitely, you know, more affordable for me right now to do, rather than having a full body. Eventually, I do want to bring home another full body blank to paint for myself, but for now, it's a Cuddle Body, and I'm like getting so much enjoyment out of him, and he definitely was more friendly and affordable for my budget. So this is the Cuddle Body, as I was saying. This is how it looks. He is fully a Cuddle Body, and I just put a cloth diaper on him, because the cloth diaper kind of makes them more have a tushy in their clothes. Although he is big enough, and he does have a tushy. Like, he probably don't even need the cloth diaper on, but I just put it on him because it more gives him the look of a tushy back there in his sleeper. And that is how the Cuddle Bodies look. And this one is the I believe this is the dark tan Cuddle body or biracial Cuddle body color. The last baby I did, she was the really dark skin one I painted, and I got her the chocolate dark brown Cuddle body. I like that color too. Like, he would have matched that color body too. But I originally intended on painting this baby a lighter skin tone. So that's why I had gotten this color Cuddle body. But then as I was painting him, I wanted him to be darker. All of a sudden, I just kept going and I wanted him to be darker. So I stopped at this color he's at, but he is definitely darker than, darker than his Cuddle body. But that doesn't matter to me either, because it's going to be under the clothing anyway. But I could, if I wanted to, I could go back and order him the darker chocolate color Cuddle body. And usually Reggie Ann, like when I order from her, I don't really wait that long for the body. She finishes them really fast and ships them out to you. So I was thinking I might eventually get him the darker one to match his skin tone. But it's not really necessary because you're going to mostly have them with clothes on anyway. But when I bring him back on, I will, hopefully his hair will be done first of all. We'll finish up his hair. And then I will do a changing video and like put him in an outfit and all of that. But I'm enjoying him in this little sleeper, which I think I've buttoned it up wrong. Like, how was this buttoned? All of a sudden it's not snapped up correctly. And this is a 0 to 3 month sleeper, Ralph Lauren. And it's fitting him really good. So this baby is a 0 to 3 month size baby. I don't know how I had this snap. It was correct at one point. Now it is not. It has so many snaps down here at the legs. I don't know, what did I do wrong? Okay, here it is. But yes, he's a 0 to 3 month size baby. The body that he's on, it has the armatures in the arms, so the arms do slightly bend. And the sleeper is fitting him really well. He's definitely 0 to 3 month size because this sleeper is 0 to 3. And he fits it to a T. So I do like the size of the baby too, because I wanted a bigger size baby in my collection, a boy, because Gabriel, my full body silicone boy, he wears newborn 1 month size, and he can fit some 0 to 3 month size, but he's a little smaller than this baby. So I wanted a bigger baby where I do have a lot of 0 to 3 months clothes and 3 month size boys clothes, and nobody fits them that I have. So this baby would kind of be able to fit those clothes, the bigger size clothes that I have. So that's also kind of why I want to keep him, I guess. So his sleeper has the mitts in it. So I could just leave him with the sleeper, but with the Cuddle baby, to make them look more realistic, I kind of still like to put hand mitts on them. And I also like them with socks or booties, but the way this sleeper, the feet is made, it makes his feet look like feet. If you could tell, they don't look like Cuddle body feet. They actually look like feet. The way Reggie Ann does the bodies, she shapes the feet really well. And this one, this body seems like the feet are like really, really shaped well, even more than the last body I had gotten. So he didn't even need like booties on with this sleeper, the way it's made, the foot part. So he just looks like my big boy, and you can't tell that he is a Cuddle, in my opinion. He just looked like a baby. And I actually, like I said, I love his lips. So he doesn't really need a pacifier, and I like him with or without a pacifier. And so that's my new baby. Oh, and before I forget, let me say his name is going to be Jaden. So everyone, welcome Jaden into my collection, into my nursery. And as far as I could tell, I really, really, really want to keep him. So if that changes, I will definitely come back and let you guys know if I change my mind. But as of right now, I really, really want to keep him. And I had told people that I was painting another silicone, a Cuddle, and that it would be available when I was done. And now I don't want to give it up. So I'm sorry if anybody was actually waiting on him. I think from now on, I shouldn't say that until I finish the baby and make sure if I'm going to put it up for sale or not in the future. And also what I've started doing, because I tend to want to keep the babies when I'm finished, I started in some cases with certain kits ordering two, where I can have one for myself and one to sell. So I'm gonna see how that works out when I am able to do that. That's what I did with the next baby I have coming, and then a vinyl reborn that I'm currently painting, and I'm almost done with that baby too. I ended up ordering another one of it because I want to keep one, and I said I would probably sell one. So I got two, and it's a Cassie brace sculpt or kit. So I'm almost finished him. I will bring him on when I'm done. I don't know if I'm going to end up keeping him or sell him and then keep the next one for myself, since I got two of him. And then I have another silicone kit coming where I ordered two, because I know I want one of that one for myself. So I ordered two so I could definitely put one of that one up for sale, and I'll probably paint that one next. I'll start working on it, and it'll be for sale when I'm done. Since I'm gonna keep this one, I'll paint the next one, and I will definitely put that one up for sale. I'm saying it before I even do it, since I got two, because I know I'll have one for myself too. So that's my future plans. When that baby comes in, I probably will come and show those the blanks when they get here. They should be here soon. I will come on and share them. So anyway, guys, this is little Jaden, and I just really wanted to come and introduce him to you guys this evening. And so here he is, and his head is so floppy, and it's heavy. Like, he has a nice size head, this baby. So yeah, that's my new little boy, and I just love his mouth so much. Like, I love every baby I've seen, people with this particular sculpt. I just love the mouth. Even before I got mine, before I seen it in person, I always loved the mouth on this baby when I would see other people with it. But I never actually planned on getting this baby for myself. That's the funniest thing. I liked it from afar, but I never thought, oh, I'm gonna bring that baby home for myself. When I got it, like I said, I got it just to paint it, to sell it. So I don't know what happened along the way, but I don't want to give him up now. I don't want to give him up. Little Mr. Jaden. So anyway, guys, let me go. I will be back soon. Probably the next time I come on, it will be with those blank kits to share them. And I'll be finishing up his hair in the meantime, and then I'll come back on with him once his hair is all done and actually change his outfit. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like I said, hit that like button for me, please, and share my videos. Thanks for watching. Take care.